Okay, here we are at the Strand Theater. It's great to be here, this beautiful old theater. And since there's not a lot of people in there, we're hoping that they maybe show up as we go along, or maybe there's some people out there online. We're going to start off with an original tune that we put together last year. Around this time last year, we were getting ready to go to Memphis to compete in the International Blues Challenge. And this is the first tune we did down there. Well, now come here, baby, get real close by me. Well, I said, come here, baby, get real close by me. I want to tell you a little something that's going to set you free. Well, just relax and ride easy. You take your own advice. Well, just relax and ride easy. You take your own advice. You got to rock it in the morning, roll it, baby, once or twice. There ain't no reason to get worried and have a heart attack. There ain't no reason to get worried and have a heart attack. You just put one foot forward and keep walking down the track. Hey, let's put our best shoes on. Hey, let's go out tonight. Let's put our best shoes on. Hey, let's go out tonight. We'll have a good time, baby. It's gonna be alright. We'll have a night to remember that you never will forget. We'll have a night to remember that you never will forget. We'll be dancing in the moonlight and we ain't finished yet. Well, we all went down to Memphis to sing some low-down blues. I said we all went down to Memphis to sing some low-down blues. I got a blues with a feeling, I want to sing it with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is funny doing some of these shows that we've been doing, these live stream shows. We did a couple of things at Cafe Lena and a few places. It's almost like a musician's night, like a Twilight Zone nightmare. You're on the stage, you know, and the lights are on. You step up to the microphone, you sing, and you look out, and there's nobody in the seats. This is the new pandemic world we live in.
It's all right.
It's fine. Well, it's great to have this place to play. We've been, we kind of lost our rehearsal hall that we had been using, kind of got COVID out of us. So we've been just doing a little stuff in the kitchen. It's nice to be in this nice room with this great sound.
It's
I
fantastic.
could use just a little more Jill, maybe, if you could toss a little Jill into the mix for me. I always need a little more her voice. Maybe it's because I'm just too loud. Anyways, we're going to do a tune. This is like a pretty old-time blues, probably one of the first things I ever learned to. Probably the first real blues that I learned to play. I've been playing it for a long time. Recorded way back in the 1930s by Robert Johnson. It's called the Come On in My Kitchen. There's actually a lot of versions of this song, different songs that kind of use the same basic pattern melody. You better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. The woman I love took from my best friend. Some joker got lucky, took her back again. You better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. Well, boy, she's gone. She won't come back. My baby's walked out that one-way track. You better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. Well, a woman gets in trouble, everybody throws her down. Looking for her good friend, none can be found. You better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. Well, the time's come in, it's gonna be so. You can't make that winter, you better try along slow. You better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. When I went to the mountain, looked as far as I could see, and I knelt down to pray. Lonesome blues took me. You better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors. You better come on in my kitchen. It's going to be raining outdoors.
Thank you.
Well, it sounds great in here. I love this old hall. I love these kind of places. It's so great that they've put the time into pulling this place back together and do a little something with it.
It's absolutely beautiful. If you haven't been here, you definitely should come.
So this next tune actually probably comes from, I'm not sure what the date of this building is, but it comes from way back then. And this is the first song that Jill and I, well, it's actually the song that I heard Jill doing in a bar room. I walked in the bar room, this gal was singing this old blues tune. I was like, well, who is that? How come she's singing a song that nobody else I know is singing? It's the kind of song I would sing. Old blues from the 1920s. How'd you find this song?
Oh, what can I say? I like different things. Well, I hear these women raving about their monkey men, about their trifling husbands and their no good friends. These poor women sit around all day and moan. They're wondering why their wandering papas don't come home. But wild women don't worry, wild women don't get the blues. And when you got a man, don't be on the square. If you do, he'll have a woman everywhere. I was never known to treat no one man right. I keep him working hard for me both day and night. 'Cause wild women don't worry, wild women don't get the blues. I got a disposition, got a way of my own. If you don't like it, daddy, you can't find another home. I get full of good liquor, walk the streets all night. Go home and throw that man out if he don't act right. 'Cause wild women don't worry, wild women don't get the blues. Got a way of my own. If you don't like it, daddy, you can't find another home. I get full of good liquor, walk the streets all night. Go home and throw that man out if he don't treat me right. 'Cause wild women don't worry, wild women don't get the blues. Well, you never get nothing by being a sweet angel child. You better change your ways and get to acting real wild. I'm gonna tell you something, I won't tell you no lies. Wild women are the only ones that ever get by. 'Cause wild women don't worry, wild women don't get the blues. Yeah, I said wild women don't worry, wild women never get the blues. Thank you. So glad you're here.
Well, it's a beautiful night anyways. The weather turned back nice. Hopefully we get a few more days we can go outside and get some fresh air.
I hear the weekend's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be beautiful.
Be perfect just for that.
So this next tune actually is another old tune. It's, I don't know if it's more of a jazz tune or blues or whatever you want to call it, but it is from the time of the Great Depression, which I think we should have a lot of similarities to this time right now. A lot of things that people had a hard time getting money, getting a job, finding the food, money to pay the rent, and that changes things. And actually, this song may be even more like that, because in this song, it doesn't sound like everybody's having a bad time, right? If you look at the lyrics. And that's kind of like what I find right now. Some people are really, out of work and things are rough. And other people, seem to be getting by. So hopefully we can all share a little bit. This is a story kind of maybe about a guy who people weren't sharing quite as much as they were sharing and happy to be with him when things were good. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. I spent my money, I didn't have one care. I took my friends out for a mighty good time. We're drinking whiskey, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low. I lost my good friends, I had no place to go. And if I get my hands on a dollar again, I'll hang on to it till the eagle grins, because nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pockets, you ain't got one penny, and as for friends, man, you don't got any. When you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your long-lost friend. It's mighty strange, without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Yeah, when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pockets, you ain't got one penny. It asks for friends, man, you don't got any. When you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your long-lost friend. It's mighty strange, without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. When you're down and out.
Thank you.
That sounds so good in here.
It sounds fantastic in here.
This should be our new
Always.
practice. We lost our practice room. Maybe they rent out the space. We could just use it as a practice room once in a while. All right.
Oh.
I will speak to
I always love singing in this room. It really does sound just fantastic.
So some of you may know Jill from the Pink Floyd tribute band, Dark Sarcasm. I've seen them here a couple of times.
That was
I think they've been a
great.
little pandemic out for a while, for now.
Well, it's a big group of people to get all together.
It's
so
a lot,
I'm
yeah.
sure they're doing the right thing. But
Everyone's taking a little bit of a beating.
yes.
So this is a song I wrote. I should point out this is on our CD. We do have a CD for sale. This is something we recorded live at Cafe Lena. It seems like years ago. It was actually last January. Can you believe that was less than a year ago? I can't either. Eek. It seems like much longer. Anyways, this is a song I wrote, and you know, the song, the line is about rain's going to stop. It's just not going to stop right now, and things are going to change. And, you know, it's sort of a song about weather, but it's a song about the weather of the human condition.
Sure.
That rain could be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Actually, wrote it just about this time of year, about a year ago, I think, is actually when it came together.
Actually, yes.
Right? Just about like that time.
Exactly.
Exactly a year ago tonight, I wrote this song. Let's put it. We'll change the story. We'll make the story even better. In the city, the street lights are coming on. Shops are closing and the people are heading home. Taxi cab makes his last lazy swing. Stops at the corner and a woman alone gets in. She looks out at the night through a window that's streaked with rain. She said something, I think it might have been a name. Well, the rain's gonna stop, but it's not gonna stop right now. Things are gonna change someday, but you don't see how. It doesn't really matter how things got this way. If you just hold on long enough, things are gonna change. There's a kitchen light in a house on Orchard Street. It's been on all night, every night for at least a week. There's a shoebox on the table and a bottle of gin. And a man in a straight back chair plays a violin. He's looking at a black and white photograph that's taped back together after it was torn in half. Well, the rain's gonna stop, but it's not gonna stop right now. Things are gonna change someday, but you don't see how. Doesn't really matter how things got this way. If you just hold on long enough, things are gonna change. There's a birthday party at table number 3. The waitresses sing together with the family. The band sets up in the corner by a neon sign. And the bartender pours another glass of wine. There's rain in her hair as she steps to the stage to sing about the city and the rain and the man with the violin. Well, the rain's gonna stop, but it's not gonna stop right now. Things are gonna change someday, but you don't see how. Doesn't really matter how things got this way. If you just hold on long enough, things are gonna change. Well, the rain's gonna stop, but it's not gonna stop right now. Things are gonna change someday, but you don't see how. Doesn't really matter how things got this way. If you just hold on long enough, things are gonna change. If you just hold on long enough, things are gonna change.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it sure is nice playing with this kind of sound, huh?
It's fantastic.
You know, like I said, we've been playing in the kitchen with no PA, or you know,
Yes.
in a bar gig with you know, you cart your stuff in there and set it up and do the best you can.
Yes.
You know, that's one thing. But here we have a professional sound system, professional sound man, and a beautiful hall. This is a nice
Yes.
night. I like it.
Great.
We need more of these. But you know, in these days of pandemic madness, these kind of nights are hard to find. But we'll be happy. We are happy that we have it right now, for sure.
Definitely. Same place it was last time.
I did it all the time. I got to remember to put the water down by the mic stand, because the mic stand won't move. Okay, this is another one of these old blues tunes. It's kind of old gospel-y kind of blues. Sometimes they refer to that as the holy blues. There's Blind Willie Johnson did this one, and then Mississippi Fred McDowell back in the day, and then a lot of people have done it since then. But it's sort of a blues format, but it's I don't know. Is this a gospel tune? Sort of is, right? I mean, it sort of has those sort of. Well, the chant part that's the musical part, but the lyrical part, it's a little bit about
Sure.
the philosophical content of
Yes.
existence.
Reminds me more of
American Indian.
yeah.
Well, okay, so
American
Jill just said
Indian
about the
song.
American Indian thing. I'll just point this out. If you haven't seen it, there's a great film called, what's it called?
I don't know.
I'll think of it. But it's about the connection between American Indian music and the origin of the blues. And it's very interesting how there's a lot of connection between blues, you know, that you know came from Africa, and then American Indian music that was already here. Yeah, so this song definitely falls into that.
Yes. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord has done.
Well, sister, don't.
You worry.
I said don't.
You worry.
I said don't.
You worry.
See what the Lord has done.
Keep your lamp
Trimmed and burning.
Oh, keep your lamp
Trimmed and burning.
Oh, keep your lamp
Trimmed and burning.
See what the Lord has done.
Well, brother, don't.
Get worry.
I said don't.
You worry.
I said don't.
You worry.
See what the Lord has done. We'll keep your lamp.
Oh, trimmed and burning.
We'll keep your lamp.
Oh, trimmed and burning.
Keep your lamp.
We're trimmed and burning.
See what the Lord has done. The sister don't.
You worry.
We're not don't.
Get worry.
I said don't.
You worry.
You see what the Lord has done.
keep your lamp.
Trimmed and burning.
Oh, keep your lamp.
Trimmed and burning.
Oh, keep your lamp.
Trimmed and burning.
See what the Lord has done.
We have brought the down.
You are free.
I said down.
You are free.
I said now down.
You are free.
You see what the Lord has done. Heaven's journey.
What almost over.
Heaven's journey.
What's almost over.
Heaven's journey.
Yeah, it's almost over.
See what the Lord has done.
See what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. Thank you. We're pretty lucky to have Ken here running sound for us. He always makes me sound great. And Stephanie's doing the live stream out, and that is fantastic. And then we have JK helping out here as well.
It's a great place. It's really, it's a nice thing that they have here. The facility, the people, everything about it is great. Hopefully, this madness that we're trying to all survive through gets over, and we can get back to doing some real live shows. Do you want to do this one, or do you want to switch them out and do? I could switch. Okay. Yeah, because you kind of just. Let's just go. Wait till the next one. So this is a fun tune. We like. Jill loves. This is Jill's favorite too.
I love this song.
It's her favorite tune because she gets to play with some of the toys that she brings. You know, she doesn't play guitar, so she just has to hit clackers and smackers and little different rhythmic devices.
I sort of strum a guitar occasionally at home alone when nobody's watching.
This is a tune. It's an old tune, one of the earliest blues that was ever written down. Not certainly one of the earliest blues ever sung, but it was written down. It was written by W.C. Handy. It was published in 1915, so it's over 100 years old. And it has a unique distinction that at one time it was the most popular. Well, before there was records, you know, there was sheet music that people sold, and there was piano rolls, you know, for a player piano. So at one time it was the most popular sheet music and player piano, #1.
And all the families sat around and
That's right.
sang and played music. Everybody had a piano.
I'm pretty sure that nobody's going to beat that record of being the #1 sheet music and player piano.
I don't know, the drive-ins came back.
You never know. This one's also kind of interesting. It has a couple of different parts. It has kind of a straight blues part. Then it has a middle part, which is, it's something Jelly Roll Morton, who's another early jazz blues player, composer, it's kind of a Latin influence. You know, there was some musicians that went from New Orleans to the Caribbean, and from Cuba came over to New Orleans, and so back and forth. And this is what Jelly Roll Morton called it, the Latin tinge. It's not really a rumba, it just has a little bit of that feel. So I played it one time with Jill, and she's like, in her head, yes, of course she danced like she always does, but she also heard the castanets in her head.
Yes.
And so she's like, I got to get these things and try it.
Yes, then my friend at work, I mentioned that to her, so
Oh, is that where they
she
came from? I didn't know
actually dropped them on my desk the next day. So, Sean, if you're watching, thank you.
that. And the rest is history. Okay? Well, I hate to see that evening sun go down. I hate to see
that evening sun go down.
Because it makes me feel like I'm on my last go round. We'll feel it tomorrow, just like I feel today. I said I'm feeling tomorrow, just like I feel today. I think it's just about the time I make my getaway. St. Louis woman with a diamond ring. St. Louis woman, she's got everything. St. Louis woman with the red silk sky. The St. Louis woman, she's gonna break your heart. St. Louis woman with the red silk scarf. The St. Louis woman, she's gonna break your heart.
I've got them St. Louis blues. I'm blue as I could ever be. I've got them St. Louis blues. I'm blue as I could ever be. It's such a sin to let that man make such a fool of me.
Well, I hate to see that evening sun go down. Old time blues.
Thank you.
Hey, well, we're up here. It's not on the list, I know, but maybe we should do in the right tuning and everything. That Trouble in Mind. No, she done that one. Just have to remember the words. That's okay. We'll be fine. Just.
All right. It's another one of my favorites. I hope it's one of yours too.
Well, trouble in mind, yes, I'm blue. Well, but I won't be blue always. I know the sun's gonna shine down on my back door someday. I'm going down to the river. I'm gonna take my rocking chair. And if the blues don't leave me, I'll rock away from there. Well, trouble in mind, yeah, that's true. Well, I almost lost my mind. Sometimes I feel like living, sometimes I feel like dying. I'm gonna lay my head on some road, some railroad line. Then let the 219 come and ease my troubled mind. Well, my good man done left me, and I've almost lost my mind. So if you see me laughing, I'm laughing just to keep from crying. I'm all alone by midnight, yeah, my lamp is burning low. I never seen so much trouble in all my life before. Trouble in mind, yeah, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. I know the sun's gonna shine down on my back door someday. Well, trouble in mind, yes, I'm blue. Well, but I won't be blue always. I know the sun's gonna shine down on my back door someday. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. We're going to try another original tune here.
Where are we going?
To the next, well, we're jumping around just a little bit, but let's do She's on Time. So ever since I got together working with Jill, I keep telling her we should write some songs, and she keeps like, I don't really write. I don't write.
I don't write.
You always say that. And every time we'd go out, as a musician, you're playing a lot of bars and whatnot. And she'd always have a glass of wine in her hand, but she would always insist, I don't drink.
I don't.
I know. Just a glass of wine, occasionally.
Just one.
Right? Yeah, whatever. I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying. So one night after the gig, we're sitting around, and I keep saying, boy, we gotta write something. She's like, I don't write. And then, and I said something. Well, do you want a glass of wine? She said, no, I don't drink. Yes, I'll have a glass of wine. And so I said, okay, write that down. I don't write.
So I typed it down.
And
then
so
we drank a bottle of wine.
So that's I figured I don't write, I don't drink. That's a pretty good start to a song.
Yes.
So anyways, it kept tapping away. We came up with this one.
I don't ride, I don't drink, I don't care what you think. I don't know what you know, and I don't care where you go. So pour another glass of whiskey. If you want, you can drink it with me. If you don't, you can go home. Or you can stay here and make me moan. I don't mind the things you say. Yeah, I don't need much anyway. But I like to see you at my door. Come back, baby, let's have some more. So pour another glass of whiskey. If you want, you can drink it with me. If you don't, you can go on home. Or you can stay here and make me moan. Listen, mister, who you talking to? Let's get a room with an ocean view. Blow me a kiss, pour me a drink. I don't really care what people think. So pour another glass of whiskey. If you want, you can drink it with me. If you don't, you can go home. Or you can stay here and make me moan. Stay here and make me moan. Stay here and make me moan. Thank you. So that was my first song that I participated in writing, yes. Thank you.
Just because it's yeah, it's the one.
All right, switching gears.
So yeah, the other thing is that my background, I play blues, mostly old-time blues from the 20s and the 30s and so on, and other stuff, original tunes. Jill's got a fair bit of country in her.
I'm from Texas.
Well, there's Texas blues too. So she kept.
I like some of the old country,
Right.
definitely.
We agreed on the old,
Yes.
old country. New country just sounds a bit too.
It's not
punkish.
country.
Well, it's what it is. Who am I to criticize? But you can't go wrong if you talk about Hank Williams. So this is a Hank Williams tune. We'll hear that lonesome whippoorwill. It sounds too blue to fly. That midnight train Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves began to die? That means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. And as I wonder where you are, so lonesome I could cry. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Okay. Well, what else is on that list? Let me come back to that because I'm going to switch tunings. Let's go to the next one. Let's do Help My Baby first. You want to do
Whatever you guys are out there doing with your Friday night, I hope you're having a great time.
It's kind of a new song for us here.
Yes.
It's an old song. It's an old Memphis Mini song from way back. I just got to remember not to play it too fast, right?
Yes, please. It's our first time with this one out. I was born in Louisiana, raised in Algiers. Everywhere I've been, the people are saying ain't nothing in rambling, either running round. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, and settle down. I first left home, stopped in Tennessee. People are saying, come and stay with me. Ain't nothing in rambling, either running round. I believe I'll get me a good man, woo, Lord, and settle down. I was walking through the alley with my hand in my coat. The police started to shoot me, thought it's something I stole. Ain't nothing in rambling, either running round. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, and settle down. People on the highways walking and crying. Some is starving, some is dying. You know there ain't nothing in rambling, I believe I'll get me a good man, woo, Lord, and settle down. May go to Hollywood, try to get on the screen. I'm just gonna stay right here, eat these old charity beans. There ain't nothing in rambling, either running round. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, Lord, and settle down. Thank you.
Yeah, we're working on it. That one's coming along. I like it, though.
That's our new one we're working on.
So Memphis Minnie was a great player way back in the 30s. One of the few women back then that played guitar great.
Yes. I love her songs.
All right. This is another tune that's on the CD that we did 7 years ago, last January. Actually, it was just last January, but it seems like 7 years ago.
That's so funny. We definitely should mention that I believe there is a somewhere on the screen, if you're out there watching, to leave a donation tip that will really help the Strand Theater. Everybody is struggling out there, and we definitely all want to save our stages. And this is a historic, beautiful place that I know Jonathan and so many other people have poured their heart and soul into this place and getting it back up on its feet, and it's definitely a place I love, and
Beautiful.
it's fantastic. And if you can find that link on there somewhere and send them a donation, a tip, whatever you can do to help. Thank you.
I held my baby last night till everything was all right. I held my baby last night till everything was all right. Then I woke up early in the morning. The sun was shining bright. And now it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and everything starts going on wrong. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, and everything starts going on wrong. And I said, baby, 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 don't drive me from our happy home.
I said, Daddy, 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 I know your love still runs for me.
said, baby, 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 I'll make everything all right.
Daddy, won't you make it all right?
Well, I said, baby, 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 I'll make everything all right.
How you gonna make it all right?
If I can't find you in the morning, I'll come look for you down at the Strand later tonight. I held my baby last night till everything was all right. I held my baby last night till everything was all right. And I woke up early in the morning. The sun was shining bright.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, we're getting down to the last few here.
Yeah?
I just realized this is the same speaker that we use in our monitor. That's a good speaker right there, huh? Yeah. All right, so we're going to do another tune. This is actually a tune that was written by Stephen Foster. And it's, again, we're singing it a little bit here for some of the difficulty that people are going through and living with and trying to navigate through.
Things are hard right now, and a lot of people.
I guess you have to remember, though, things have always been hard, at least some of the time. There's always been hard times.
Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all suffer sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Whoa, hard times come again no more.
Is the song the sound of the weary?
Hard times come again no more. Many a day you have lingered all around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music, light and gay, there are frail forms fainting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, oh, hard times come again no more.
Is the song the sound of the weary?
Hard times come again no more. Many a day you have lingered all around
My cabin door.
Oh,
Hard times come again no more.
sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave. 'Tis a wail that is heard upon the shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured around the lonely grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many a day you have lingered all around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Thank you.
That was good. I like that tune. It's great that, I mean, that song is a Stephen Foster song. And that's a long time ago. And that song still holds up and still has meaning today.
Certainly. Definitely. Made me cry at first.
All right, we just got a couple more tunes here. Oh, maybe one more tune. Looks like. You get to pick which one.
Oh, me. I think we should leave on an upbeat.
Okay. So this is a tune that, again, it was one of the early tunes that Jill and I did together. One of the first tunes we did. In fact, the first time we sang it together, she did not know it. She didn't know it at all, and she just sang along. I was like, this girl is good at harmony singing. If she can sing in a bar to a song that she's never heard. Anyways, it's a gospel tune. I learned it off a record by the Stable Singers. I said, what you gonna do when the angel calls your name? And I said, what you gonna do when the angel calls your name? And I said, what you gonna do when the angel calls your name? Oh my Lord, what you gonna do? You better hush. You better hush, somebody's calling my name. Well, you better hush, somebody's calling my name. Well, you better hush, somebody's calling my name. Oh my Lord, what you gonna do? I said, what you gonna do when the devil calls down your cards? And I said, what you gonna do when the devil calls down your cards? And I said, what you gonna do when the devil calls down your cards? Oh my Lord, what you gonna do? You better run. You better run, you better find some hiding place. Well, you better run, you better run, you better find some hiding place. Well, you better run, you better run, you better find some hiding place. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, what you gonna do? I said, what you gonna do when your back's against the wall? And I said, what you gonna do when your back's against the wall? And I said, what you gonna do when your back's against the wall? Oh my Lord, what you gonna do? I said, what you gonna do when the angel calls your name? And I said, what you gonna do when the angel calls your name? And I said, what you gonna do when the angel calls your name? Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, yeah, what you gonna do? Thank you so much. Thanks for having us here at the Strand. Thank you, Ken, for making us sound good. Thank you, everybody that's working behind the scenes, and Jonathan keeping this thing going, and everybody.
Yes.
Hope you'll be back again.